The main base of the 1st Cavalry Division, Air Mobile, is situated at An Khe, in the central highlands of South Vietnam. On the 27th of April, Major General Harry W. O. Kennard, then commanding the division, described the air mobility concept and the operations of the division.
Our concept of operations when we arrived here was first of all to make this base at An Khe a very hard, very compact base which could be easily defended by the minimum number of troops, all to the end that the maximum number of our forces could be used externally as a fire brigade. In fact, the analogy of the firehouse is not a bad one. An Khe, our base, is the firehouse, but we don't fight the fires here. We go out to find the fires and to stamp them out. And we have been doing just that ever since, beginning on the 18th of September with our first combat operation, and this one, by the way, when approximately half of the division was still on the high seas. In this combat, in which we've engaged since last September, we found to our great satisfaction that the techniques, the tactics, the equipment that was developed during the 11th Air Assault days and since then has proven itself extremely well in actual combat with the real enemy. Our aerial cavalry has been able to find the enemy. Our aerial engineers, moving by helicopter, have been able to move to the most inaccessible places and build landing zones for our helicopters and even landing strips for fixed-wing aircraft as large as C-130s. Our tube artillery has been able to move in our large Chinook helicopters into inaccessible areas completely devoid of roads and to set up there and provide support for our infantrymen, so that when the VC fire at our infantry with their rifles, the response which they receive from us is with a volley of 105 millimeter artillery. Our aerial rocket helicopters, guerrillas, we have fought the main force units of the VC, and we have fought regiments and in fact whole divisions of the North Vietnamese Army units. We have found that uniformly we are able to fight these people not on their terms but on our terms because of our increased mobility, and that we are able to overcome them. We feel that we have been very successful, and we expect to be more so as we continue to evolve our tactics and techniques and learn more about this country, its weather, and the enemy.